was reading it. I'm going, well, I mean, even in the days before the internet, when I started in youth ministry, there was always vacations and summer jobs.
Yeah.
So it's not like those are new competition.
Right.
But definitely sports camps and, that type of thing.
I mean, and I think, I think with camp, there's always the bigger question of, what is the value of the overnight experience and stuff. And I don't know. I mean, I definitely think there's maybe a few more things we're competing with sports and camps and stuff like that. And definitely finances. So camp is just getting more and more expensive. And it just feels like, if you have more than one kid going to camp, you're, buying a car basically. So, I think even just thinking through, because I think getting away is not dead, and I think the overnight experience, we can't let it die because it's just so powerful to move students with small group leaders outside of the bubble of wherever you are. And part of that is casting vision with your church leaders, casting vision with your parents, of helping them understand the investment side of it. I find myself using that language a little bit more versus it's going to be so fun for your kids of this is a investment into their spiritual development and just really because I think that's how sports cast it, their vision of this is an investment into your kid's college education potentially, right? So you got to do this sports camp with us. Well, I think we have to compete with that and talk about the powerful investment that summer camp can be. I don't think it has to be at a camp. I don't think it has to be one specific way. I think, but the overnight experience, I think, is a powerful thing in youth ministry. So, and in a kid's life.
I'll throw in a couple more things. One, I would say a new kid, and they've come to youth group a few times and whatever, camp can cement them in the group. Yes. Like in the course of those 5 days, 7 days, whatever it is, if I had a mom come up to me and say, oh man, my son's kind of on the outside and they're not really connected yet, or we're new to just get them to camp and camp will work its magic. On the other end of camp, it will be a different kid, I promise. So I would say that would be a really strong reason. And then secondly, I would say for years, we've used it to launch the fall. It's to launch the back to school. It's to launch our small groups. And so game changing. So outsiders become insiders and insiders find community. I am a big proponent of camp. Oh, yeah. I'm in.
Camp's life-changing. I've sseen in 20 years of youth ministry, that's what I've told parents every time you get a kid to camp. Just like you said, they're going to be lifers, and they're going to be the ones that stick. They become disciples. It's really good.
When I was in seminary, I took this class called like Camp and Recreation or Youth Ministry Outside of the Church or something.
Cool, yeah.
And I remember this phrase, whether it was, I want to say Henrietta Mears, who was one of the pioneer women leaders in the evangelical church. She started Gospel Light Publishing Company. Right. She started Forest Home, which is a big camp out here.
Right, huge.
But her line was, more Christian education takes place in a weekend of camp than in 52 weeks of Sunday school.
Yeah, it's a good word. Yeah, it's a good word.
It's just that,
concentrated,
defined curriculum. It's just
and I have a personal one. My daughter became a follower of Jesus this past summer at summer camp. So to me, I'm like, this isn't an old youth pastor saying you need to stick with summer camp because it's awesome. I'm going, my daughter trusted Jesus this summer. Yeah. It works.
Something happens.
It's powerful.
That doesn't happen in Sunday school or youth group.
Exactly.